So, night 2 of WrestleMania, the first match that we had was Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. The crowd was fucking pumped, man. They were fully engaged in this, right? And the match was pretty short, and that's one thing I didn't like. Like, even if you want Obafemi to go over, why is he beating Brock Lesnar in less than 5 minutes? Why is anyone beating Brock Lesnar in less than 5 minutes except for Goldberg? Like Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, there might be a couple more. All these guys, they just beat the living crap out of Brock Lesnar in less than 5 minutes. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, Obafemi wins. I don't know where he's gonna go from here. I think he's gonna challenge Roman Reigns, who wins eventually. That's what we are looking at. After the match, Brock Lesnar, he fucking takes off his boots and his gloves and he keeps him in the ring, indicating that he's about to retire. Paul Heyman cries and Brock Lesnar fucking starts crying as well. I have to say, man, if this is the last time we are seeing Brock Lesnar in the ring, that's fucking saying something, man. Firstly, I'm glad that it wasn't Gunther who retired this guy, right? It could have been Gunther, but I think the company has finally realized that nobody fucking likes Gunther and he sucks ass. Obafemi is better than Gunther. When I say Obafemi is not ready to beat Lesnar, I'm not saying that Obafemi sucks. I'm just saying he's not as good as some people are saying, right? I do like Obafemi. I think everybody does. And he was really over today as well. Like, people were fucking chanting for him left and right? Lesnar probably retires. Like, if he comes back to wrestle after this, it's just gonna be retarded, man. Like, it literally won't make any sense. So we had Goldberg, John Cena, AJ Styles, and now Brock Lesnar. All four of them retire within the span of 1 year. Anyway, next, we have the fucking six-pack ladder match. Penta wins this. I don't give a fuck, man. I really don't give a fuck about this match. I don't care about Penta. Like, I don't know, man. Why is he the Intercontinental Champion? This is the title that was held by people like Shawn Michaels. You're telling me that he's on the same level as Shawn Michaels at any point of his career? Fucking hell, man. Like, Rey Mysterio's in the match. If you think that Javon Evans is not ready, sure. Why is it not Mysterio? Why is Mysterio not winning this? Like, why can't we see Mysterio with the IT title for once? It's not gonna be bad. Anyway, Penta wins. I know some people like this motherfucker for some reason. I don't. I think he should be fired immediately. This match was 0 out of 10 for me, just because Penta was in it, and he won. Next we have Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn was getting booed like there is no fucking tomorrow, man. And it's kind of funny, man. Like, I really find it very funny when somebody who's supposed to be cheered is getting booed. So, it's hilarious to me. And Sami Zayn, like, lately he has been very boring, so I don't mind it. Trick Williams comes out and he has this weird outfit where the back of his coat is just kind of like a rolling carpet. It just kind of keeps on rolling, and the entire ramp is basically a carpet that's attached to the back of Trick Williams' coat. And he looks fucking better than Sami Zayn, that's for sure. He does have a good physique, right? I think there is a little body fat there as well, but that's okay. It's better than fucking 95% of the roster, so I think he needs to fucking stop talking on the mic because he doesn't have that sense of charisma, man. But aside from that, I think it's okay. He wins the match with a trick shot, and people love it. So he's the US champion now, and I don't know where they're gonna go with it, to be honest. Like, I think Trick Williams had to have some title at some point, but I think he should have been one of those guys who just directly goes to win the world title at some point. I'm not saying he should be like Brock Lesnar, like a guy who wins 10 world titles, no. But like, maybe something like JBL, like he just won the world title. Maybe you can have a couple title reigns with this guy, I don't fucking know. If you are to make him win the title, that is. Anyway, for now, he's the United States champion, and I think he's gonna feud with Carmelo Hayes after this, so it was just that, man. Like, it was just a match, you know. It was very normal. It wasn't very long as well, which I do like. I don't think every match needs to be long, as I said fucking last time. So I do like it in that sense. Like, it didn't take a lot of time, and I don't think it should take a lot of time for Trick Williams to beat Sami Zayn. So that's a good thing. Then we have the Demon, Finn Balor, or as Michael Cole says, the Damon, Finn Balor, versus Dominic Mysterio. So this match happens. It's very fucking violent. There are weapons and stuff. The Demon wins by doing his finisher to Dominic Mysterio on the fucking table, right? So the table breaks, the Demon pins him, and that's just the end of it. So, look, you already knew that Dominic Mysterio is not gonna beat the Demon. My question is, why is it that the Demon is always just resurrected at the time of WrestleMania? Why is it not like one day on a random Raw, Finn Balor's like, oh, I'm in a dark place, and the Demon comes out? It's always very conveniently at WrestleMania or some other pay-per-view. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. I think the Demon is a good wrestling character for video games, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to see him in real life, to be honest. It just looks a bit weird. I know some people probably like it, and I like the demon as a video game character, right? So, like, I'm glad there is a demon Finn Balor, because I would love to play as the demon in video games. But I don't want to see the demon in real life. I just want to see the normal Finn Balor, if even that, to be honest. So, Finn Balor wins, Mysterio loses, like he should have. He really gets his ass handed to him in this match. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be so fucking brutal, but it was, so it is what it is. Then we have the worst match. The second worst match, sorry. The worst match is the one with Penta. The second worst match of the day. Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill. A million interferences. I don't like that for a fucking world title match at WrestleMania. I don't want a million people to interfere unless it's something like The Rock interferes, you know, like he did a couple of years ago. Or The Undertaker interferes, something like that. If it's fucking BFAB interfering, I don't want that, man. I don't give a fuck. If it's Michin and Io Sky, I don't give a fuck. I don't want these people to interfere. I don't want to see them in the second last match at WrestleMania. I don't want to see them. The wrong person won, in my opinion. Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky comes in and she does this like really weird taunt. I don't know why people like it, but like she just uses both her hands to kind of point at her in like a very weird way. It's so fucking annoying, man. It's so fucking annoying. Like, you can just tell, like, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, so fucking pretentious. These are the type of people, and you've heard Rhea Ripley say this type of stuff as well. You don't know what I'm going through. And it's just somebody who criticized her for her wrestling ability or something, and she's just gonna be like, oh, you just hate your life, you don't know what I'm going through. What? No, he doesn't hate his life just because he criticized you for your work, alright? People used to boo Roman Reigns left and right for years. This guy never complained, man. He never complained. You have to give it to him, because the type of heat that Roman Reigns was getting in the mid-2010s, it's fucking something. And this guy never fucking went like, oh, you don't know what I'm going through. Even though he was battling leukemia, man. Like, he already battled leukemia. He came back, he got leukemia again. He beat leukemia again. He came back, had a fucking run of a lifetime. And now he's main eventing WrestleMania tonight too. That's fucking saying something, man. Instead of, oh, you don't know anything about me. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, she wins the world title. Jade Cargill loses because, of course, Triple H has a fucking crush on this girl. So, that happens. But I think Jade Cargill should have won. She should have fucking kept the title for a little while, but that did not happen. I think Jade Cargill should win the title back from Rhea Ripley at some point in the future. Even if she lost it, like, that's okay. But she should win it back eventually. I don't think that's gonna happen. Most likely, Rhea Ripley's gonna fucking hold the title till next year. And then she's gonna have a match with some monster heel. That's it. Or maybe she's going to have a match with Io Sky, because Io Sky is going to turn on her. It's going to be a story of a lifetime. Oh, long-term booking. Get the fuck out of here, man. Next, we have Roman Reigns vs CM Punk. This is a good match, as a lot of people are saying. And I agree. It is a good match. And it did feel like Roman Reigns is a big deal. CM Punk not so much in my opinion, but Roman Reigns did feel like a big deal. He is definitely the A side in this main event. CM Punk is the B side. He got to actually main event WrestleMania this time. And I don't know why they created this story the last time. They should have done it this time, because this time he's actually main eventing WrestleMania. So this was the main event that he always fucking dreamt of, right? He didn't care too much about winning, from what I understand. So it is what it is. The match was pretty long, and people were engaged, man. Like, the crowd was fully involved in this, right? So Roman Reigns wins at the end of the day, and the question then just becomes this, right? Like, what happens from now? Because this guy's part-time, right? So, like, okay, great match. He won the match, and it felt like a main event to some degree. Sure. What's next? Is he ever gonna come back, or what? Like, what's happening here? Like, when's the next title defense now? At SummerSlam against CM Punk again? Because if that's the case, then that's not good enough, man. Like, he needs to be a little more consistent. I don't think he's gonna be there full time. That's just not gonna happen. But he needs to be a little more consistent. And who's gonna beat this guy? I think it's gonna be somebody who they want to push. So Obafemi, I think, is challenging Roman Reigns next. It's either him, or maybe it's gonna be Braun Breaker. Like, it's either of them, if I have to guess. It's probably not going to be CM Punk just winning the title back. That's not going to happen. I hope not, at least. So, overall, man, I think this show was not bad. There were some good matches. The first match and the last match, to be specific. Aside from that, we had two very, very bad matches, which is the six-pack ladder match, and, of course, the women's fucking world championship match. Not the world championship match, the WWE women's championship match. And then we had two matches which were just there, because you have to have matches in the mid-card, so there were two matches in the mid-card. Man, I forgot. We also had a segment with Danhausen, John Cena, The Miz, and Kit Wilson. And I have to say, man, there was one moment, two moments actually, in this entire thing that made me laugh. First was John Cena's reactions to everything that's happening around him. Danhausen says that he's a fan, right? I'm not gonna say the actual thing that he said. I'm not gonna do that because I'm a grown man. But he did say that he's a fan, and the way Cena's reacting, right? And the other is when one of the fucking small guys he punches Kit Wilson on his dick. That's hilarious, man. I did not see that coming, and the way Kit Wilson was fucking acting right before that, like he did not expect that to happen, and then yeah, like that was funny. Aside from that, Danhausen is not funny. There was a moment where he did the five knuckle shuffle. Sure, all right, like it's a fine WrestleMania moment, right? Like if Danhausen wasn't so fucking annoying, maybe this could have actually been good, but it was still tolerable because of the other people involved, right? Like I think this was a good segment, if that, because of the Miz and John Cena and Kit Wilson as well to a degree, not because of Danhausen, man. And actually, the fucking little Danhausen as well. Some of them did pretty well. I think they did alright this year, considering the fact that they were using talent that they already have. I mean, there was Brock Lesnar and all that, but there was no Goldberg coming back or The Rock coming back. You know what I mean? Last time they had Cena, and he was also coming back. Like, he wasn't an active member. Roman Reigns is an active member, even though he barely fucking shows up. He's always a part of the roster, right? Like, he's not somebody who disappears for years and then comes back. You know what I mean? Like, he's always in contention to be the next world champion. That's always there in the back of people's minds. And that's what happened today. He became the fucking world champion. So there were people like Brock Lesnar and AJ Lee as well, I guess. But like overall, the roster was filled with people who are active. So they still were able to pull off WrestleMania. So that's something that a lot of people, including me, were not expecting. But it did happen. So I guess that's a good thing. Overall, I'm going to give this WrestleMania maybe like a 6 on 10.